Hello. Hope people are doing well. We'll be getting started in just a sec. I'm also partly here because... yeah, this is Obra Dinn music. I'm also partly here because I can't stand to watch the playoffs. I don't think I have it in me. And also, I've only streamed, like, once this week. Oh, cool. Hang on. Nothing's working. 1 second. Oh, there I am. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I just... The Broncos are playing tonight and I want them to win, but I feel like if I watch live, I'm gonna jinx it. So I'm probably gonna watch the game after the stream. Because I think kickoff is like now. I really want the Broncos to win the Super Bowl. Just compared to every other team playing at the moment, I want the Broncos to win. You can watch it on the side while streaming. God, how fucked would that be? No, the reason I like to watch it after the fact is I can skip through all the ads. Because there's so many ads in American football. It actually doubles the runtime. It's really bad. Anyway, Séance of Blake Manor. This game looks really cool, and I would have done blueprints tonight, but I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave this game, and I don't want to leave my other game too long. I have another game that came out recently that I want to play on stream. I want to play this, and I want to play Pathologic. Because I got the new Pathologic game. Three. I got 3. He's trying to force me to be Pathologic too. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like everything about Pathologic 1 and 2, except the video game part. Anyway, this is the Séance of Blake Manor. Let's just hop in, shall we? Yes.
Mr. Ward!
Ooh, I like that. Okay. It's like a comic book thing. Alright.
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Dean. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out if you find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you. There's no one else to turn to. I hear you are an honourable man, a steadfast investigator, and, perhaps most importantly,
£200 is a lot of money in 1890. Most importantly, godly is interesting.
I pray for the girl that this is true.
I'm full screening this because apparently this game has very good atmosphere. So, I'm not having the overlay on for this one.
Dean. Daughter of the slumlord, Rupert Dean.
Hang on, let me move myself here. There we go.
I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her father.
Oh, do you know this? Do you know what I'm immediately reminded of? Fallen Aces. I'm immediately reminded of Fallen Aces, which is a good thing, because I think Fallen Aces looks really good.
Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement in my brother's death.
Oh shit. Okay.
I suppose that too will become clear in time.
There's a timer and a day counter at the top. Interesting.
Hello?
Yeah.
Is somebody there? What in hell?
Evidence, washerwoman. God, I'm seeing things. The lateness of the hour and the long day of travel must have my nerves on edge. Still, perhaps I will ask. Records contain a catalogue of all evidence Ward has gathered during his investigation. Some evidence can be examined or analysed for further information. You can examine your hiring letter, for example. Oh shit. This lists everyone you can discuss the evidence with. Uh-oh. This game might be really in-depth in a way that... Uh-oh. This is dangerous. This is cool. Oh. Examining things uses time as a resource. Interesting. Okay. A not uncommon centerpiece at a place such as this. Yeah, okay, so I spent a minute... Oh god, you guys can't see the, You guys can't see the timer. Hang on. I think I will have to have the, I will have to have the overlay here. Just because you guys are missing a bunch of info. There's a timer at the top. And so, the game started at 11 PM, and I spent a minute to look at the fountain. So this means that... I guess this means you can't brute force examine everything, you actually have to, like, deduce what you have to do. I'm here for it. I think that's cool. Time is of the essence. If you had to solve the mystery of Blake Manor, time advances when Ward interacts with objects and characters. Yeah, okay. You have until midnight to resolve the mystery of Miss Dean's departure. You'll be free to further explore the manor in the coming days. Okay. So I have to figure out... I love that. There's nobody around. I could ring the reception bell, spend a moment taking in the place first. Oh, this is cool. Alright. I've arrived at the manor to confirm if Miss Dean was here, and if no longer present, was the manner of her leaving cause for concern. Okay. Straightforward. Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for investigation. Leads provides guidance in avenues of investigation. Selecting connection reveals context for why the two nodes are connected. Okay. Potential connection. Oh, wow. Okay. Hang on. If this gets, like, super complex, I'm here for it. Alright. I want to look around first. there's someone in the manager's office. Okay. You can analyze people, documents, and certain items. Move the magnifying glass to hunt for observations. So today is Friday, I believe. There's a masked ball tomorrow evening at 9 PM in the ballroom. There was a silent dinner at 8 PM in the dining room on Sunday, as well as a grand séance in the hedge maze. Talks held daily in the drawing room located in the west corridor. Information on talks to be posted outside the room each morning. Alright. List of the staff's rota for the next few days. Recorded their movements in my timetable. Yeah. Letters from Mr. Dupre. He's half-heartedly inquiring about a business. Photo of him outside the manor is included. Trashy romance novels. Okay. The Grand Séance, a gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters, regardless of sex, color, or creed. Join renowned mystic Carmela Mantovani as she leads us in the most advanced crossing of the veil as yet witnessed by a mortal man. No wobbling tables, distant moans, or questionable planchettes here. See the spirit for yourself, and better yet, speak with it directly. Oh, what's going on here? Some attempt to talk with a ghost? That cannot be possible. I've heard of seances before, but always the spirit speaks through a medium, a person, or an object. Surely all fraudulent, and spiritually dubious. What on earth was Evelyn Dean doing here? Her father did not strike me as a spiritual man, nor one who would allow his child to stray so far from his sight that she could end up here of all places. Who was this woman? Okay. Oh, this is just reiterating what I saw. Oh, and I spent time on that as well. Okay, I need to be careful.
Yes?
Hello, I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
I see. We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken. Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you in. I'll send word that a room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight. But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
Okay. Evelyn Dean signed in a few days ago. There's a lot of names here, all signed in within the last week. More than I thought there'd be. Likely because of the seance, yeah. Excluding myself and Miss Dean, there are 17 others currently at the hotel. Jesus. Only one guest has signed in with an X, meaning this gathering has unusually high literacy rates. Person X and Father Lorcan Sinot signed in after Miss Dean reportedly went missing. Miss Dean did not sign out.
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
The seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Ah, yes, the, seance. I noticed the Miss Dean's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Dean?
It is. Rather, it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer. Were you hoping to meet her?
I was. She's, left already?
She has, yes. Can I help with anything else?
He's being very taciturn with his information here. You can engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your records. Certain responses will reveal new information, exposing more about the characters and their mysteries. Discussing topics will consume time. Okay. Oh, I can examine people as well. That's so good. Okay, so his glasses have been recently cracked. He looks profoundly displeased. Keeps checking his pocket watch. He's either pressed for time, ruled by routine, or both. Okay. It looks like you've gone to some trouble with this event. The seance is the first of its kind. It seemed prudent to put some expense into the event. Well, what makes this seance distinct from any other? Well, I simply run the hotel and I would not be the best source for an in-depth explanation, but I will try my best. A typical seance allows only a limited communication with a ghost, limited in what a medium is needed, a host, a device, etc. It's believed that, at the right time of year, with the right collection of people gathered, a more direct form of communication could be achieved. Hey, and so these people have been gathered here at Samhain, where and when the veil is thinnest, to see if that is true. All I say, that is the belief. Whether you believe it, Mr. Ward, is up to you. Can we just... Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Can I examine my...
I need nothing else.
Then please wait here. Now, if you will excuse me.
I fucked up.
With the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
Detective vision. Alright, hang on. Oh, okay. I want to have a look at... How do I view the library? The Blake family crest covers the hotel, from this wooden shield to windows to letterheads. Okay. Hang on, I need to talk to him again. Ding ding.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Yes. I saw something scary outside. Can you tell me about that? You'll think me quite mad, Mr. Varley, but I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I can assure you that our facility has a full laundry. Nothing is washed in the fountain. Perhaps you saw a... Ben? I can't pronounce that, I'm sorry. It would be fitting for the time of year and the gathering here, though unfortunately for whoever's clothes were being washed. I'm guessing that's a folklore thing. What happened to your glasses? Did you happen to drop your glasses? It is nothing, sir. They're serviceable. I'll have them replaced after the event. Are you very busy, sir? I noticed you're holding your pocket watch there. These events do not run themselves. Its and the Manor's success depend on tight scheduling. Are you alright, sir? You look rather perturbed. I'm perfectly fine. My mind is on the hotel and event. Of course. I'm very sorry about the late hour. I misjudged the time needed for the journey. It happens often enough, though usually not so late in the day. Our driver knows the routes well. He would shorten your return trip. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. You may deposit your luggage on the rack to my right. Our porter will then bring it to your room when ready.
I need nothing else, thank you.
The Binnai, Scottish Gaelic for washerwoman, is a female spirit in Scottish folklore, regarded as an omen of death and a messenger from the other world. Oh, that doesn't bode well. Okay.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room, and I'll be back to show you to it shortly. Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
Okay. Welcome back. Alright, let's go snooping. A pin. The emptied luggage of the hotel's guests. Is Miss Dean's luggage in here? Because if she didn't take her luggage, then that means she did not leave of her own accord. Locked, of course, but there's something about the pattern on the lid. The way it's pulling me in. I'll have to return here later. Huh? What happened? Oh. Well, what happened here? Did something try to... An ordinary event, except there seems to be something stuck inside. The grate is fastened firmly to the wall. I need like a screwdriver or something. The elk skull must be dated 10,000 years or more. Let's see this broken telegraph. There's a faint smell of burnt paper in the air here. Oh. It seems somebody was trying to follow these instructions. A voltaic battery is built by stacking cells to require the required voltage output. So this is a voltaic battery of 4 volts. That's 4 yellow and 4 blue. With 4 electrolyte bridges. 6 volts. Okay, so... Oh, hang on. I think I saw where these are. Duh. Yes. I was not expecting something spooky to happen. Okay, so this needs 6 volts. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Haha! Duh. Something written here in Irish. Only the language hadn't been taken from us.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it. Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me. You shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
Oh, now if he's in the telegraph room, I can get into the manager's office. Yeah. Characters change position every hour. That's good to know. Record of who's in which room. Very useful information to have. Something under it. Evelyn Dean. Miss Dean's departure letter. Does this match her signature in the sign-in book? It does not. It's a forged signature. You've gathered enough evidence to craft a hypothesis. Evidence provides keywords for each hypothesis. Oh, is this a little bit like Curse of the Golden Idol? Because if so, I'm all about that. Oh, look at all this new evidence. Yeah. I love this shit, man. This is so good. Press Make Hypothesis to open the Hypothesis panel. Okay. Miss Dean's departure letter is forged. What if I know what happened here.
So, Miss Dean didn't leave the hotel. And somebody wants us to think that she did. But who? Can I learn anything about the culprit?
They can write.
Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland.
And one of the guests that signed in with an X, which would suggest that they are illiterate.
The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Dean.
Completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mysteries and finding Miss Dean, as each successful hypothesis will reveal facts about the culprit. Information you know about the culprit will appear on the panel to the left. Use it as the story unfolds to eliminate suspects on this screen. For now, it's time to get some rest. I want to look around more.
Mr. Ward.
Ah.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready. Mr. Ward, what were you doing in there? Did you repair that machine only to use it to lure me away from my office?
No.
Whatever your reason for being there, you may take your bags and leave. Get out.
Wait. Zero of the people in the manor survived? That's so funny.
Mr. Ward, Mr. Ward.
Oh, I have to go in through the... Right. Okay. The window.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready. Mr. Doyle has taken your luggage ahead.
Weren't you just behind me? Strange contraption. Current focus. Oh wow, there's all these mysteries attached to one guy. That's... okay.
If you head up the stairs, the porter will show you to your room.
Thank you. A portrait of a woman with dark hair. She's holding an ornate vase that looks to be Egyptian. The plaque reads Lady Wilhelmina Blake.
This room's yours, sir. Number 4.
Thank you. Celtic cross. Irritated eyes. Shaky hands. War veteran? It's 1897, so it could be Crimea.
Well, this is your room, sir. Breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the East Wing Dining Hall. Nice chance to meet your fellow guests, that. Oh, I also put your luggage inside, sir. Anyway, sleep well and all that.
Is it possible they killed a guest to have a ghost seance? Possibly, but that feels a little too straightforward, you know? Did they search my luggage? Interesting. Guides to local flora and fauna. Although the locale in question seems to be the north of England. Oh. Okay, thanks guys. Sleepy time. Another puzzle. Can you try first? Oh, this is much harder. There we go. Right. Ugh. Let's get breakfast.
Oh, my head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream? So vivid.
That was me after I started taking magnesium supplements.
Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event's seance. Given I only learned
When I
the
started
event
taking
last night,
magnesium glycinate, I had crazy
find that
dreams.
Odd.
Oh.
What on earth was that?
A bird?
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all they had to do was hit the wrong part.
Ooh, a Scotsman. Stable master and groundsman, Mr. Dara Hunter. Given the attire, he is likely Father Lorcan Sinnott. The Whispering Women, only one matching pair signed in at the same time, a Mrs. Victoria Lau and Mrs. Ivy MacLeod.
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Oh, that's cool. So as they offer information, my character is inferring who's who. Okay.
Oh, sirs, it were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Ah, a good omen. That's Kathleen Joyce, the housekeeper.
Sorry, Marquess.
Miss Murphy?
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
Marquess of Doom, Jonathan Blake. Would the boy in that painting be the master of the house, Walter? Everybody's here except Miss Dean. Okay.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Right. Some decorum, please.
Oh.
She said far worse about me, and it all true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
It's Mr. O'Finn. Wasn't in the sign-in book, he must be the ex. Okay, so he definitely didn't pen the letter then.
A bad omen? And it didn't show up in your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Show some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line? Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Okay.
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
Everyone's here. The cook, the housekeeper, the marquess, the groundskeeper, the druid. Yeah, exactly. The crow.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect...
Is there a need to prove yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Huh?
A French accent. He's like the Mr. Toussaint, then. By process of elimination, that distracted man must be Cathal O'Meara. The remaining women, the lady on the right looks more like a Barbosa and the other a Quinn.
Speaking of late arrivals.
Oh, everyone's gonna be looking at me.
Who was our newest guest?
Don't embarrass yourself. The way everyone turned was really funny.
This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 AM, in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up.
Saved by the bellboy. One of these people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance. But who are they all? They're all here for the séance, and some of them know one another, clearly. Do they all know one another? Am I clearly an infiltrator? I can't think on that too much or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is the job. Investigate her vanishing and probe into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and the reasons for being here, the better chance I have in finding her. To make a record of their movements. It might be helpful to know what their plans are when their rooms are free.
Un moment. Monsieur? You would be Declan Ward, correct?
Declan Ward.
Allow me to even the playing field. Huh? I am Etienne Toussaint, a debunker of fraudulent mystics.
Okay, alright.
And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Society of Physical Research. He has a notebook. Oh, that's everything, okay. How do you know who I am? You know me, sir? Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you are truly the man I have read about. Mr. Toussaint has suggested there may be frauds at the event, con artists hoping to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees. Searching out fraud must be easy work at an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? Well, it is a séance. Surely everyone involved in running it is a charlatan and the rest naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur, many of the guests are true magical practitioners. But at a gathering such as this, there is likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees, those who merely believe. Wait. Excuse me, but did you say there are people here who think they can perform magic? No. I said there are people here who can perform it. You are, I know, not of this scene, but believe me when I tell you, magic, rituals, ghosts, it is all real. It is odd, of course, and expensive in what it takes, so it is not commonplace. Easier for some to fake. Oh, this is ridiculous. To you right now, maybe, but you are here now, and you will soon see many unexplainable things. You suspect someone, then? Gotcha, pon hon hon. Hello, Dutcher. I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. My intent is to gain proof that would discredit them. Attendees and staff have their own problems to be solved. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover more about the relationship with Dean and their own reasons for attending the seance. You have gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint, find out what your deductions have revealed. Do you always carry that notebook around with you, Mr. Toussaint? More often than not. There's a lot to record. Best I don't chance it to something fragile like memory. You agree, no? I've seen you making notes in your own journal, oui? What sort of proof would suffice to show someone to be a fraud? Any number of things, monsieur. Catching them in the act, of course, but a record of their methods, a letter admitting they are faking it, even a confession will do, if witnessed by somebody of standing. I'm sure you'll know it when you see it. Alright. Mr. Toussaint's goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Confront? Your goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
Quite right. Excellent. I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, Detective.
So, you do know who I am?
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas? As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson. I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt. But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence. Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something that proves the case. Of this, I'm sure.
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence here quiet?
He's blackmailing me.
You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided me. Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour. Yes? Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement.
Oh, this motherfucker.
You will be
Okay.
out no long after, I assure you.
And how do you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
This motherfucker. Alright.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No, no use for one. Drudgery is an oral tradition, so I never got much into the writing. A hole would serve me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
No. I was planning on taking some notes. I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No.
Oh, well, you'll excuse me then.
Mr. O'Finn doesn't write, and I didn't see his name on the sign-in book. He must be the person who marked his name with an X. So she's gonna be in here until 9 a.m. Okay. Let's just save before I do this. Just in case. It says targets. Miss Dean's name is circled. It's a letter combination. Okay. Standard deck of tarot cards. Remains of a letter from a contact telling her that she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. Ooh, very handy. She's reading about Mr. Toussaint.
I'm running out of time to find.
Yeah, I'm on it. Morphine and scopolaminem. Could be for personal use. Metic Order of the Golden Dawn. Aha. Small stones of runes. Rich red candles. Collection of notes. Illuminatus Magicis Consumatio. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you will take their power. Place the sedated victim inside the ritual circle. Oh, is that why she has this? Oh no. Candles, a knife, bog oak. Everything required to carry out the ritual. But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. This looks to be a ritual to eat the heart of a person and steal their magical abilities. Good God, she cannot honestly mean to go ahead with this. So she's planning to eat Evelyn Dean's heart. I mean, that seems to be the insinuation, is Evelyn Dean was able to use magic. Is this a shillelagh? It's a staff. Okay.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Found a scrap of paper indicating that Mrs. Erickson is a pariah. Thought it might interest you. It does, but the scrap, you say? Is the page complete? Is she named on it? She is not. Then it will not suffice. I don't think we could convince anyone it isn't a forgery, however real it might be. I found a ritual in her room. It talks of eating a person's heart to steal their magical abilities. Well, surely this is nonsense, sir. Such a thing cannot be real. What's more, she cannot intend on doing this. That is ominous, rather too ominous. Certainly such rituals exist. Do they work? I cannot say. Would she do it? Madame Erickson is a fraud, monsieur, but I have trouble believing her capable of such a deranged act. You no doubt find many here studying strange things, but reading a book on sacrifice is not the same as performing it, correct? If we were to know that is her plan and academic in nature, she would need to confess. She is unlikely to confess to me, but you? Okay.
That's all.
Take care.
So I need to confront her. Hey, were you gonna eat a heart? Were you looking for hearts to eat? Let's have a look. Let's analyze. There were the symbols for the that order. Oh, thank you for the resub.
And greed were always the priority.
Ednam, thank you. Wow, this is a lot of evidence tied to her. Make hypothesis. Hazel Erickson's goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her valuables. No, magical abilities.
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward. Mrs.
Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly.
Oh, I doubt that, Mrs. Erickson.
I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Do you know anything about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, Mrs. Erickson? Oh, do I? I would sure hope so. Let's see, what can I tell you? We're a society of those interested in magic, especially the divine, what you'll hear called high magic. Right now, the Egyptian style is in fashion. The society is based in London. You should see about it, you know, if you ever find yourself over there. Confront! Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities.
How could you possibly... Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings? Bad news for both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you? Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing! Am I a soulless freak? Is that why? Am I to be punished in this life, and then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing? Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
I mean, that's a confession. Good lord, the woman is insane, desperate, or both. She must be stopped. Maybe Mr. Toussaint will have some idea. Yeah, we have to eat the heart first. Yep.
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers. She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her. To the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another ear.
What? No, it cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it, it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder. Especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much. She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor. I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin. My record shows she certainly coined enough of that in her time.
Man, Toussaint's brutal.
As for you and me, Monsieur Ward, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me. And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the séance out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
Oh, I wonder if now that he's not going to the séance, that saves his life. Oh, there we go. Yep. The gauge decreased and a light went out as soon as Mr. Toussaint decided he was no longer attending the séance. What exactly is that device monitoring and why? Maybe I should convince another guest to avoid the event and see if this occurs again. Hey, Jaden.
Excuse me, sir.
What?
Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward?
Yes, that's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
By who?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
Oh, what is this? A journal? It has Miss Dean's name on it. What's inside? How did this get here? No postmark, so it came from the hotel itself. But from who? Regardless of who sent it, I should read the thing. I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere, and we will get back to the mystery.
On the 60s Party Mega Mix album, the hits just keep on coming. From Dusty Springfield to Dave D, Cherry and the Pacemakers, and the Kinks. 60 non-stop mega mixes with the Hollies and Tom Jones. What's new, Pussycat? Whoa! The 60-track party album you can't be without. Get the 60s Party Mega Mix album. It's music to your ears from Telstar.
Lancers, white and rosé wines from Portugal. Light, refreshing, with a taste of the sun. Lancers wine, taste the sun.
When you park your car on the pavement, even for the shortest time, it can be a nuisance and a danger to pedestrians, especially to old or disabled people. Or the blind. Or pram pushers. So when you park your car, please leave the pavement for pedestrians.
This booklet is a brief guide to the range of benefits and services which are there to help if you or someone in your family is handicapped. It covers all kinds of cash benefits and health and social services. Although it can't give full details of everything, it tells you where to go for more advice and help. It's called Help for Handicapped People. Ask for a copy at your Social Security office, Citizens Advice Bureau, or library.
Gonna want it, gonna want it, gonna want it, gonna want it. Body active, body passive, body slim and body massive. The way we're living today, still gonna want bottle.
Whole milk,
Bottle,
skimmed milk,
bottle,
semi-skimmed.
bottle, gonna want bottle, gonna want bottle, gonna want.
Just like high fashion, a perfume must be a work of art. Nina, the exquisite new perfume from Nina Ricci, Paris.
Piermont, sparkling spring water with apple. It's the balance that's so refreshing.
Bonsoir, bonsoir. Oh, iceberg, eh? Girls always drink this when they're with me.
Yes, well, it's a really refreshing taste.
Well, because it's alcohol-free, so they can drink it all evening without impairing their vision of my loveliness.
I think I prefer my theory.
Iceberg. Alcohol-free wine.
Tefal's new Duraglide iron is going to make life easier for everyone. Not only does it use ordinary tap water and have this double steam trigger for really stubborn creases, it also has this unique Duraglide base. Because it's so much smoother than other irons, ironing takes less time and effort, and even the most difficult fabrics are a pushover. Good news, eh? Especially for me.
The new Tefal Duraglide, a smoother iron for easier ironing.
When you want to add more sparkle to life,
Happy birthday, Charles.
the Jewelers Guild. Solid prices, solid promises.
3 across.
Right.
Sounds like Beetle.
I bet. Hello, darling.
Jingo. Lingo. Bingo. Hello. This is not normal pickle. Heinz Plowman's pickle. It's tangy. Chunky. Why don't we always have this?
We do. You live next door, Mr. Johnson.
Get into a real pickle. Taste Heinz Plowman's pickle.
Give him Old Spice this Christmas. Every gift set comes with free Christmas wrapping. Old Spice. That's Christmas wrapped up.
After an hour of opera, there's nothing like a glass of Warnings and tonic to really refresh you.
Your glasses, please.
No, buy your own.
When we started renting televisions nearly 30 years ago, everyone thought they were magic. When we introduced color, everyone was wide-eyed. And we soon became one of the biggest names in TV rental, Granada. Today, we're expert at bringing the latest technology into your home, whether you rent or buy. We have FST screens with stereo sound, videos with digital picture-in-picture, and LCD remote control, all delivered with that personal touch. Just walk into any of our 600 shops, and you'll see why Granada is the one to watch.
After dark, Tia Maria.
Salon, art, salon, shape, art, shape, Vidal, Sassoon, shape. Shape, better, never been in better shape. Sassoon clean, Sassoon clean, never been in better shape. Sassoon cream, body, yeah, Sassoon sheen. What a clean salon, art, salon, shape from Vidal, Sassoon, never been in better shape.
For nearly 200 years, Sandyman has been among us constantly. Sandyman Port, improving relations since 1790.
Philips Matchline, a complete audio-visual system with exceptional sound capability. A flat square screen, full remote control, and Philips Matchline Hi-Fi VHS video. Matchline, the complete system to give you total access to the latest TV technology. Philips, take a closer look.
Anytime, anywhere. Braun Combi styles it there. Anywhere, anywhere. The best of both worlds. All day Braun independent. Anytime, anywhere, anywhere.
For generations, Carven have created many of the world's most romantic perfumes. But nothing as intriguing as their newest perfume, Intrigue. For those days which promise something extra special. Intrigue by Carven. The secret of promises to come.
Could you imagine Christmas without a trip to Boots?
Oh, I don't know what E numbers mean. Mind you, I don't know what additives are or what they're for. Oh, I don't quite know what to think. And I don't know where to go to find the facts to make up my own mind.
You don't know? Other people do.
I'm back.
Oh, what do you know?
For your free copy of Food Additives, a Balanced Approach, write to this address.
I'm back. Oh. It's me, the gas man. I'm gonna blow your fucking house up. Love this guy.
The heady excitement of being a controlled flame. We do get that sometimes, you know. And in fact, yeah, there's a leak. Now's my chance.
Okay, I'm back. I have a beverage. Let's get back to solving mysteries. Sunday the 24th, she arrives at the manor. Everything goes smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful. 4 symbols beside the word supplies. She bumped into somebody and was not pleased to see them. It looks as if she is to name them on the following page, but the information is now missing. Yeah, a page has been ripped out. Okay. She speaks of feelings of dread and she doubts she will sleep that night. Her writing has become more erratic. A sigil with dreams scrawled next to it. I saw this in my dream. Did she dream it too? What does it mean? Did we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone experienced anything similar, I wonder? If I could find even 3 people with similar experiences, then I would be sure there's something there. Okay. Some pages were torn out. This has left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. Maybe I can find something related to that, or some otherwise useful by searching her room. But in which room was she staying?
Ah, there you are now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but, do I know you?
No, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
You have me there, sir.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller protector of these lands.
Nice to meet you, Domhnall.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the séance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the séance, but not for it. I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up. What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess. These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands they can do what they want to them? It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Have you had any odd dreams since getting here? Strange dreams. Funny you say that. I don't recall the dream, but I woke this morning with both a wanting to stay and a wanting to get the hell out of this place. Sure, how am I meant to do both? I wouldn't say it's a direct match for the dream Miss Dean and I had. It's close, but not enough.
No, I should go.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
Acton Hazel Erickson. Right, I have to confront her with the notes. Yep.
Mr. Ward, surely we have nothing left to discuss?
Mrs. Erickson, we need to talk.
This had best not be about my personal affairs again. Why don't you do us both a favor, Mr. Ward, and stop interfering? What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
That's not a bad point. Perhaps you'll be more interested in what Mr. Toussaint has to say. Shall we go to your room then? Or would you rather discuss this in the open?
Yes, my room, sir.
So you've read the notes and understand your situation. Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong. But if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path. And Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool. I wanted so much to be special. To have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that. If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite. But he wins. I forsake this ritual. And I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoying what I will never have.
Oh.
I hope they see their ghost and more. So much more. Now, I would really like to be left alone. I have a lot to think about.
Yeah, okay. Cool. I was right. The gauge decreases as people's plans for the seance change. I'm still unsure of the device's purpose, but my gut says I want this as decreased as possible by the seance. If this seance has attracted the likes of Mrs. Erickson, then Miss Dean may be even more danger than I realized. I was able to make her see sense, but I doubt that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud, an unrepentant sinner with no regard for the harm caused by her pursuit of power. How many desperate people has she cheated to get this far? Can she atone for what she's already done? That is, if she even realizes she needs to? Regardless, she's no longer my concern. The plaque tells me this is Walter Blake, the Marquess's only child. I've seen that crow in my dreams. Let's explore. Let's explore the hotel a bit. Beatrix Blake. Yeah, I think I need to get the lay of the land. I need to learn the layout of the building. Certain topics can be researched in the library to uncover further information. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I gained a lot of stuff to, like, read about. Edward Blake looks every bit like Oliver Cromwell's bloodhound. How many innocents died so we could have this portrait? Oh, it looks to be Miss Quinn's schedule. I've made a note of her movements in my timetable. A research desk. Be useful if I want to look anything up. Information on Wilhelmina Blake. Wilhelmina August Blake was born in 1788 to Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquess of Doon. She disappeared without a trace on the night of October 29th, 1828. She had a passion for music from an early age and was often called upon to entertain her father's guests with piano recitals in the drawing room. In the months leading to her disappearance, she developed a keen interest in Egyptology after her uncle, Lord Barnard Blake, gifted her an ancient vase he recovered during an expedition in Giza. The vase had disappeared on the same night as Lady Blake. Her father experienced episodes of melancholy in his later years and would roam the grounds searching for his daughter, adamant that she had never left Blake Manor. Whereabouts and fate remain unknown. Seeing some parallels here. Look up seances. Seance is a ritual used to speak with the dead, typically hosted by a spirit medium. Spirit is called upon by the medium and asked questions. It will answer them through physical means, such as moving a glass on a board, through audible means, such as knocking, or if one is so lucky, by the possession of one of those at the table. In this case, the spirit is frequently able to articulate itself better, although some may find it to be a distressing sight. Seances are typically used by still living loved ones to speak to those they have lost, or to divine secrets known only by the dead. Map of Ireland and one of Connacht, the region this hotel sits in. Some sections are carefully marked out. Various books detailing historical land ownership. I mean, I would imagine that's Miss Quinn is researching this then. A small brass key. Should open any of the bedrooms leading off the atrium. I can use this to open Mrs. Erickson's, Miss Barbossa's, Mr. Toussaint's, Miss Mantovani's, and Mr. Scarrett's rooms. Ooh, good find. Is there a screwdriver in here somewhere? What do these symbols mean? Oh, hang on. Cross, semicircle, triangle, diamond. Wait a minute, that card. Shut up. Is this it? hidden door. Or I could just walk into the ladies. So there's no other way in here. Because this door's locked. No, I suspect there is something I need from here. I don't have enough information to go on. Oh, the statue's turned to look at me. Oh, that's kind of cool. Grounds open at 10 AM. Basement. Bunny. It's Bucky O'Hare. So most people are currently in their rooms then. Yeah, everyone's in their rooms at the moment. Charming. I have to say, the atmosphere in this game is top-notch. Right, I'm there currently. That's kind of cool. Oh, do you know what I might be able to ask the druid about? Is the washerwoman. Good thinking, me.
And you're back. What can I do you for?
That's not on here, but fine. Have you met Miss Dean? Oh, I've not met anyone with that name yet.
No, I should go.
Only do something if you...
No, he did arrive after she had disappeared, so that does make sense. Oh, that's much more convenient. That's much more convenient. You know what? Let's check in with Miss Quinn. I want to find out what she's looking into. I've got 5 minutes before breakfast, so... Oh, she's not in here. Didn't I get her schedule? Whose schedule did I find in the library? Hey, Denton. I think I just need to pick a random person to start talking to. Or... is there more of the... breakfast time in like 3 minutes, yeah. Hey, Coyote. History of Blake Manor, Marcus Blake. The Other Crowd, Miss Callahan. What We Know of Ghosts, Miss Mantovani. Catholic Mass hosted by Father Sinnott. Protestant service at 11 AM in the church. Irish Mythology, Dr. Callahan. History of the Region, Mr. Coventry. Doors to Talk will close at 10 minutes past the hour. I think I want to attend these. I do want to attend these. Set a reminder for that. A reminder for... actually, yeah, just all the events. Setting up my con planner. Are you going to Seance Con? I suspect breakfast will be a good time to, like, get to know everyone. And just check and see if there's any other... any other rooms I haven't checked yet. I think I've explored most of the hotel. Bronze statue of a lady. It's not that old. A few years? Dedication to Mary Blake, the Marquess's wife. Though taken from us too soon, she will live on in our hearts and lives through her kind and charitable deed. Lives, sorry, not lives. Okay, that was actually worth checking. I got a lot of stuff off that. Yeah, no, this game looks great. I said before, it reminds me a bit of Fallen Aces, in a good way. You know, that kind of like comic book look. I was thinking Action Doom, which Four Maces is inspired by. Yeah. It seems somebody lost his transcription. It's addressed to a Miss Barbosa. Miss Barbosa's search for information on her father has hit a dead end. Okay, so the dining room is somewhere. This is the luggage room. Ah, here we go.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal?
Maybe. Yes.
Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
If you're looking for a seat, you're welcome to join us. I'm sure my companion here won't mind.
Well, thank you, Mr. Dupre.
Why not? I'm being educated on the specifics of tomorrow evening's séance, and why, apparently, it's so impressive.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. I'll join them.
Declan Ward.
Pleased to meet you both.
Allow me to introduce Mrs. Olivia Darcy, and I am Lloyd Dupre.
Would you believe that he's somewhat of an expert on all things related to death?
She means I am an undertaker.
More than that, evidently. We were just talking about this grand séance, and I'm trying to understand what it is that makes it so grand. All séances are used to speak to ghosts. Is that not the entire point of them? So, wherein lies the distinction? Surely, if Miss Mantovani has held a séance before, then she has also made a ghost talk before.
No, though I understand the confusion. We have gotten close to that feat, parallel to it, but direct communication has not been achieved.
Right. It's always through mediums or materials. Yes.
Seances are used to invite a ghost to communicate and to provide a means for them to do so. In the most successful cases, the spirit speaks through the medium themselves. But those cases are debunked at worst and uncorroborated at best. There is no way to prove beyond doubt that the medium did not make it up. Now, in any records of direct sightings, and this is true of my own encounters, the ghosts cannot speak for themselves. Miss Mantovani intends to...
Oh dear, I've made a right hames of this. Don't fret, nothing's broke.
Oh, do you need help, Mrs. Joyce?
Oh no, sir, thank you. I managed to drop it. I can manage to pick it back up, I'm sure.
Take key.
What a ruckus.
Yoink.
That poor woman. Anyway, where was I?
Wiggles fingers. Yes. Don't mind if I do.
The hope is that Miss Mantovani With the right time, place, and people around her, we'll cut out the middleman, or middlewoman in this case, and have the spirit speak for itself.
Is that really possible?
Tomorrow night, the veil between worlds will be at its thinnest, and it's especially thin here, in this part of the country. Then, the hotel. It's not without its storied history. Plenty of uncrossed souls in these walls. That, of course, is where the danger lies.
Danger?
Spirits aren't to be trifled with. That gets forgotten sometimes.
But no one has ever truly been hurt by a spirit, as I hear it. When that has happened, it's been proven to be the work of charlatans. Their tools getting out of hand. Isn't that right?
While it isn't common, I'm afraid that's not exactly true, my dear. I've seen it myself. Provoked spirits can be dangerous.
Perhaps I'll stand farther back from the proceedings than I initially planned. But I don't think I'm done with my questions, Mr. Dupre. I want to know more about your practice. After breakfast, would you join me for some air out front?
It would be my pleasure.
But I could have sworn I'd left my key here. Maybe I dropped it. I'm sorry, Mr. Dupre. We will have to postpone that conversation. Once we're finished here, I'll need to go to reception and ask whether anyone has turned in my key.
Of course, madam. I'll be in the courtyard, should you find time to join me.
That means she's definitely not going to be in her room. So I can snoop around. Snooping as usual, I see. Let's do it. I'll have to give myself a promotion. I actually didn't need to do this. I already had a key to get in here. It's fine. Right, let's see what we can learn. Wait a minute. $13. Wrong key. Oh, maybe I didn't have the key for this then. I didn't. Okay, no, that wasn't net gain then. Right, I better be quick. Book on spiritualism. The information seems targeting the inexperienced. Protestant cross. Notes he is taking about the event. They seem less academic in nature and more for a working of fiction. Those blasted dreams of home. I don't want to go home. Not after what happened. I want a new life. There's a loose page slipped in here. A medical search showing Mrs. Darcy was bedbound for some time in the autumn of last year of a cold. The doctor listed it as medical code 0UO33, whatever that means. Racy letters to Mrs. Darcy's husband. Does that writing look familiar? She has the same E's. She has the same Y's. She has the same E's. Oh! handwriting matches. It seems Miss Dean is the author of these letters to Mr. Darcy. Was she... Oh. Miss Darcy has a connection to Miss Dean, one with an inbuilt motive. Elizabeth Dean was trading racy correspondence with her husband. So she has a motive. I want to go to the library. I want to see if I can look up what that medical code is. This way. Irish history, world history, flora and fauna, medicine. It says here this code is used to indicate spontaneous abortion or miscarriage. Oh, she had a miscarriage, okay. Seems the condition being listed as a bad code is a euphemism. Got it. Okay. It's worth investigating the motive. Even if it's just to eliminate her as a suspect.
Yes, madam.
I seem to have misplaced my room key.
I see. Let us see what we can do about that for you. Now, where has that spare key gotten to?
Evidence of a tan line of a ring long since removed.
Mr. Ward, you've come back to me.
What's that brooch? Oh, that's an interesting brooch you have there. Yes, well, it's actually very important. I'd tell you, but it's a secret. One of those hush-hush secret society things, you see. Have you ever met Miss Dean? Miss Dean is... Oh, her. I know of her, but I can't say I know her personally. But she did make herself known the other day, arguing with Miss Quinn outside my door. I might have minded more, but honestly, it was quite the story. Have you ever used an affair or infidelity as a plot point in a book? You know, if you just read my books. But yes, I did once. A woman's husband cheated on her, and there Reconciliation night was his alibi for a murder. In hindsight, I do not think it was justice of how I do not think I did justice to how devastating it can be. If I were to revisit that story now, he would need another alibi. Well, tell me about yourself, Mrs. Darcy. Well now, have I not made introductions, or is this an attempt to charm me? Let's see. My name is Olivia Darcy, as you know, and I am visiting from London. Moreover, I am sorely missing the city. It is very clean here. Quiet, too. I'm going to appreciate the city so much more when I get home.
That was all.
Good day.
I'm just going to say before I confront her with... Did I miss something? Did I miss something in the room? No, I have to find Miss Dean's room.
Mr. Ward, I do hope the earlier commotion with the bird didn't disturb your rest. There is breakfast in the dining hall from 9 a.m., located in the east corridor here. And your fellow guests will be giving talks throughout the day in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Is there anything else I can help with?
I'm sorry, but did you say Miss Dean departed already? Yes, Tuesday night, perhaps Wednesday morning. Her letter said she had to leave on short notice. Letter? Ah, in truth, she took her luggage and left in the middle of the night. In the morning, we found only a letter and her payment at the front desk. Would that be usual for her? I could not say, sir. This was the first time she stayed here. Okay.
I need nothing else.
Certainly. This area is...
Mr. Ward.
Have you ever written about miscarriages in your work? No, it's not something I think I... Frankly, sir, given how the topic is dealt with in the real world, I do not think publishers or an audience would care for it. Miss Dean's room. Do you happen to recall which room Miss Dean was staying in? Near me, I know that. I overheard her and Miss Quinn arguing the other night. Not sure of the actual room. I don't recall seeing her coming or going from any room in particular. Excuse me, in particular.
That was all. Good day.
Good day.
Okay, so I need to find Miss Quinn, I think. Miss Quinn being... her. Now, where is she? Her whereabouts aren't currently known by the looks of it. It might be she's not even on the premises.
May I be of service?
Which room was Miss Dean assigned when she was staying here? She was in room... Seems I would need to check my records. She had a southern view. I recall her complaining about the noise as new guests arrived. Though why that matters now that she is gone is beyond me.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
Okay, so we know that she had a southern view. and that she was near Miss Quinn's room. And Mrs. Darcy's heard them. She could have been in unassigned room number 15. Why are there scary faces on the shelves? It's a folklore thing, I think. It is very scary, though. Sorry, I should have warned everyone. No wonder I walked past this room. We're missing a door here. Yeah, okay. I walked past this thing twice. I was like, hang on, where's the door?
And you're back.
No, I should go.
Only do some.
Something very strange is afoot here.
May I be of service?
The door to room 15, it's missing? A missing door? Ah, you mean the rumors. Yes, it's long been said that Percival Blake walled up a scullery girl after she refused his advances. Then the same with her fiancé, who came looking for her. Percival Blake was documented as a jealous and bitterly angry man, so it is possible that in 100 plus years since his passing, no hidden rooms or walled up bodies have been found. Certainly it predates the manor becoming a hotel, so I suspect it was not our room 15. Of course, the missing bodies weren't found anywhere else either, so nothing can entirely be ruled out. Likely they fled here for a better life in the, at the time, newly discovered America. Some more information on the other topics in the library.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
No, like, the door is literally missing. Whatever. Hey, Queenie. Where's Seamus? Seamus is this way. I wonder if he was in a war, maybe.
Sorry, sir. Would you mind waiting until we had the...
Okay, I can't talk to him just yet.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. What other mysteries can I... Oh, I suppose I could look up about Percival Blake. Percival Blake was drowned in retaliation for supposedly walling up some locals, though no sign of the walling had been found. A portrait of him hangs in the East Tower. Oh, there he is. Percival Blake, the 4th Marquess of Doon. Nasty looking character for sure. Oh, the buttons! The buttons on his jacket have the same pattern as those on the missing doorway. Distinct archway. I do not recall seeing it in the hotel yet. So it's just me or his remaining eye looking downwards. It's a shame that whatever left him this wound didn't kill him. So I need to find that sun. He's looking down? The basement, maybe? Oops. Oops, I fucked it again. I was never any good at these puzzles. I think I got it. There's a hidden door. The air is... Oh! Ghost. God's name was that? Oh, did I just get locked in here? There must be black mold in this basement. I'm feeling more transphobic by the second. No, that's fucked up. Does this go to the west tower? I've completely forgotten how I did this the first time. How did I do this the... Oh no. I've completely forgotten. Here we go. This space is even worse than the first one. Have a skeleton in pieces. Is this what you wanted me to find? Do I reunite the bodies, maybe? I probably should have done research before I did this, but... Aww. Percival damned them to an eternity of torment. And for what? He knew their screams would go unheard. Pray they find the peace they deserve. May God have mercy on their souls. How long were they trapped here? How long can a soul linger, and why? I wonder. Amen. No, best not to dwell on it. Ghosts. There is much debate over the true nature of ghosts, even their existence in the first place, but there are two major prevailing theories. The first is that a ghost is a remnant of a person, a soul that for whatever reason has not passed on. This sort of ghost is typically attributed to the need of some desire of the soul, or the person it was, to be sated, be it revenge, ambition, or love. In a similar vein, they frequently cling to some object or place of importance, unable to complete whatever business holds them in their new state. A secondary, less discussed but widely credited theory of the cause of apparitions is the manifestation of emotion or trauma. In this theory, it is thought that human beings are capable of imparting such emotion that it forever affects the location that witnesses it. In these cases, it is not the spirit itself that haunts a place, but the event, typically a harrowing death, imprinting itself upon a space. These theories are not exclusive and could very well exist alongside each other, such as the prevalence of spirits that it seems unlikely both are not true. Okay, that certainly tracks. Blake history. Look up Percival. Percival Blake became the Marquess of Doon at the age of 24 when his father, Graham, died of old age. This was in 1739. He ruled through the Great Freeze, the year of the slaughter, the Jacobite uprising, until he drowned in the tsunami of 1755 at the age of 40. I see some annotations that suggest that he didn't drown in the tsunami, more that he was drowned during it. It seems he was not popular with the people around him. In 1744, a scullery maid went missing. Rumours suggested she had rejected advances. Her fiancé came from a nearby village to find her, and he too wasn't heard from again. Believed he was walled up. One note they could still be heard sobbing for another through the darker months. Despite the gruesome reputation, a portrait of him still resides in the East Tower. Okay. After her marriage to Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon, in 1881, she gained the title of Marchioness. Marchioness Blake established the Blake Foundation in 1890. Through the foundation, the Marchioness constructed and funded several orphanages, ragged schools, and widows' almshouses in impoverished rural towns and villages across Connacht. The Marchioness committed much of the Blake fortune to the foundation and organised fundraising events across Ireland and Great Britain. She spent her free time teaching English in one of the foundation's local schools, and privately funded the university education of over 40 pupils. Marchioness Blake took up a position of philanthropist and charity worker, acting as a pillar of her community and the very image of a God-fearing woman until her death in 1894. Can I get that door open now? So it's... Well, ain't that cute, but it's wrong. I've done this wrong. How have I forgotten how to do this already? Got it. Keys in the lock. Master key for this corridor. Ooh, okay. Bottle of turpentine. Someone painted a magical sigil under here and then tried to erase it with turpentine? Yes. Or she was doing magic in here and she covered it up. I feel like my ability as detective is going to be hampered if I'm trying to fight actual magic, but thankfully the magic does seem to adhere to like some kind of rules.
That sigil. It unlocked some kind of memory. Somebody painted this sigil under the bed on the night Miss Dean went missing. The same one from my dream. When they came back to remove it, they couldn't, and they magically sealed the room to cover their tracks. I have a hazy understanding of the sigil's intent somehow. It draws attention to the person above it, though attention of what I do not know. It brings them back to the dream, maybe. I'm unclear. It's as if I have memory that is not quite my own.
Is this sigil under my bed? Oh, I should check that. Someone's cleaned the fireplace as well. There's a charm in the chimney. It's a note. Start in the garden in autumn. Walk east to the junction, then north for 3. Turn west and walk for 2 junctions, then south for 1. It's kept behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. Another one of these. Oh, this is hard because you can't see the lines. Yeah, this is fucked. Hang on. I get the feeling I need to do something to that to see the lines. I need to check my bed then. A wanted poster for Miss Barbosa? It looks as though she's wanted for arson. She set fire to some prison cards earlier this year. Did not realize just how dangerous Miss Barbosa was. How did Miss Dean get her hands on this? The plot thickens.
Well, hello there. I don't believe... Hold on. Isn't that... Yes, that's Evelyn. Miss Dean's room. It is, isn't it? I'd forgotten, but I'm sure of it now. What were you doing in there?
I'm looking into where Miss Dean has gone. Someone has reason to believe she's gone missing.
She's gone? I thought I hadn't seen her. But I suppose I was hoping I'd just missed her. I mean, I saw her late on Tuesday night. I didn't speak to her, but she didn't seem to be herself. She looked like she might have spent some significant time at the bar. She went towards the East Tower behind you. I considered following her to see if she was all right, but, well, even drunk, she was faster than me with this blasted stick. Anyway, I'm not one to go chasing a woman. But if you believe something to have happened to her then, As I mentioned, she was out of it when I saw her. I'd say she was at the bar, and that is likely true. But she may well have been there getting something from the barman. The porter, Doyle. He's a bit of a user, and Evelyn always finds those. Anyone with a supply can share a supply. Maybe you can learn something from him?
Well, this is good information to have.
Thank you. Is there anything she wasn't involved in?
I hope it does. Evelyn's a terror in her own right, but she doesn't deserve anything to happen to her.
So she was like stumbling around. That's why this painting is knocked out. Yeah, okay. Now she couldn't have gone down there, so she must have gone this way. Oh, I can make a hypothesis. The ghost will not attend the seance. That'd actually be really funny. I just fuck up the seance for everyone. Think. Miss Dean was seen wandering the southeast corridor in a daze caused by the sigil under her bed.
It seems Miss Dean was wandering the halls in a magical stupor, brought on by the markings painted under her bed. What does this tell me about the culprit?
They use magic.
It seems as if the culprit knows how to use magic to achieve their ends, whatever those may be. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result, and if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Okay. Eliminate Domhnall. Eliminate Erickson. It's definitely not these two. Can I investigate the bar? Or actually no, let's see if I can keep following the trail of stuff that's been knocked over. Hang on, let me just examine that again. If this was called by Miss Dean, it would suggest she didn't go through the stables, okay. Did she go to the gardens? I've not been able to go here yet. It's only just opened up. Traces of a white substance around his pocket. He's leaning on the cane. I'm gonna guess polio, but we'll see what it is. Could be cocaine.
You again.
Do you have something on your mind, Mr. O'Meara? You seem distracted. I always do. Don't take it personally. It's not a comment on the company. Not right now, it isn't anyway. No, I've always had this look, I think. Are you aware there is a stain on your pocket, sir? Oh, so there is. That must be... soap? Yeah. Your cane, I hope it's nothing too serious. I was showing off while horse riding. What was I going to do when the mare spooked? Scared the daylights out of everyone, but I came out of it alright. Aside from this, with luck I'll be shot of it eventually. Oh, okay.
I'll be off.
Don't let me...
What was the... hang on. There was, start in the garden in autumn. Walk east to the junction, then north for 3. The garden in autumn. Right, okay, summer. Winter. Right, yeah, okay, okay. Miss Dean came down to the gardens. Okay, I've got like 2 mysteries at once. Harvest of grapes represents autumn. Okay. So... start in the garden in autumn. Walk east to the junction, then north for 3. Okay, east. So that's... yeah. East to the junction, then north for 3. 1... 2... 3. Turn west and walk for 2 junctions. 1... 2. Then south for 1. Is kept behind the cornerstone which is seen when you face the stairs. Aha!
This is where the note from Miss Dean's room leads me. If I look in here, then... ah! Found it. A strange book. It feels as though it's staring right through me.
Our scale. The sigil fills me with dread, but when it's overpowered by a sense of ambition. These emotions my own, or do they belong to someone else? Despite the modern-looking cover, the pages are old and rough. While they are dry, they smell of peat and moss. Dun. The sigil fills me with a deep sense of sadness and the fear of being trapped. These emotions my own. I can make out some Irish letters, but they are unfamiliar to me. Somebody has translated the sigils, Miss Dean perhaps. The first one means to open, and the second means to close. Also written here is Skyle, release, but I see nothing of that name in these pages. Despite... oh. I'm not sure what this was written, but I have a fear it was not ink. Why on earth did she have this? Those symbols certainly seem like the ones I've been using, but what is their purpose? So she came out here, she ripped her dress there. Where did she go from there? Oh, there's another piece of fabric. So she went into the hedge maze. Someone wearing boots was following her.
Ah, Signor Ward. Yes?
Yes. And you are?
My name? My name, Signor, is Carmela Mantovani.
I think she might be Italian.
The same Carmela Mantovani who is hosting tomorrow evening's séance. The guest of honor, if you will.
The psychic? Is that how you know my name?
Ah, you flatter my abilities, Signor. No, I overheard the staff mention and you guessed, and worked the rest out. I am something of the... detective, no? Another example, I think perhaps you're here for a different reason. Something not like the others.
And why would you say that, madame?
You do not recognize me or my name. I would wager good money that no others came this far west without some idea of those details. Come, allow me to read your cards. Perhaps we can discover your real reason for attending. Maybe you will find a little direction along the way.
Yeah, I'll take the reading.
After that display, how can I refuse?
Come closer then, Signor. A 3-card spread, Signor. 1 card for your past, 1 for your present, and 1 for your future. Let us begin.
I flip over the first one, it's death. I flip over the second one, it's death. I flip over the third one, it's also death. And she's like, there's only 1 death card in the tarot. What the hell?
The 3 of Swords. Swords cover the intellectual realm. And this one in particular deals with heartbreak. Love, perhaps, but also grief, sorrow, perhaps even betrayal.
Surely
you
your
gotta pull the
cards
triple
can tell
inverted
you
tower,
which.
that's real bad. How bad is it?
They're pieces of paper, Signor. They can't answer anything. They put you in front of questions that you may choose to ask yourself. Or not. If these cards are to mean anything, only you will know it. The Tower.
Uh-oh.
Major Arcana. These cards deal with big, life-changing affairs. As you can see, lightning, fire,
Oh god, oh fuck.
destruction, and chaos are the poor view of this card.
That sounds bad.
What is bad? This card would suggest that you are, or soon will be, in the middle of something significant and unavoidable. Bad is not the right word, but neither is it good.
Oh, the wind!
Does that mean anything?
Everything means something, Signor. Normally, a card is upright or reversed. When upright, this card, the Wheel of Fortune, means good luck, prosperity. Reversed, it means, as you may suspect, bad luck and the misfortune. On its side, I believe it means both are possible. I think your future, perhaps all of our futures, are very much in your hands.
Death just means a change. Inverted Tower usually means some extremely catastrophic change that you're fighting against. Okay.
However you resolve your tower, this here and now, your own reason for attending, it seems likely to affect us all.
Okay.
You see, I was not wrong. There is more for you here than a mere séance.
Indeed. Though I am unsure what all this means.
It means, Signor, tread carefully, but act decisively. So much hangs in the balance. And now, perhaps a more traditional conversation, see? What should we discuss, Signor Ward?
Analyze. You look tired, Miss Mantovani. No, that's... There's a lot of strange energy in this place. It is difficult to sleep in a place so beset with spirits. Are you feeling alright, Miss Mantovani? Oh, why do you... I'm alright, I'm fine. It's just a little cough. Perhaps a cold from the weather. London is foggy, but here it is just damp to the bone. Have you had any strange dreams since arriving here? In a place like this, how could one not? But the recurring one, the maze of corridors luring me to the séance? That is enticing. There is a force at work in the dreams here. You can feel it, no? It is not another practitioner. It does not have that focus. What it is and what it wants, I do not know. Perhaps it will be our guest at the séance. Aha! Another person has experienced the same dream as Miss Dean and I. Can I find two more? Have you met Mr. O'Finn? Oh, I like him. Warm, solid type. Feet on the ground, laughs with the chest. Speaks his mind even when it's not welcome. Perhaps especially then. I can see why he was invited. Have you spoken to the porter? He is not so talkative, I find. I should not have done so without his permission, but one day I did a reading about him. It was very confused. It's as if his past and present were unrelated. I wish I could ask him, but of course I cannot. Maybe this is the reason he does not talk so much. Do you think there are ghosts around this place? Well, you don't have a sense of them then? There are more ghosts here than there are guests. Even in my sleep, I hear them. There's a reason that this is the place we gather. So many years of tragedy and misery to trap so many souls. The Blakes have not always been good people, I think. But this generation, they are different, see? Have you noticed anything out of place here, Miss Mantovani? Oh, yes, Signor. The spiders, for one thing. I saw a bird last Thursday. Little, all caught up in their webs. I made a small grave for it beside the stables. But you know what I find the next day? Well, don't tell me it was empty. I found spiders, littered across the grave, feathers through their bellies, like offerings. I never knew why people were scared of spiders. Never knew. There were worse things that chase them. You got the shakes. Are you cold, miss? Your hands are shaking. Oh, I wouldn't. Don't worry about that. I've been... You're right, of course. I should be wearing my shawl. Have you met Mr. O'Meara? I have. We spoke briefly. He seems an interesting young man. There is something beautiful about him. Around him. Some pale, shining haze. I pulled a card for it. The Seven of Swords. Trickery and cunning. I hope Signor O'Meara will be okay. She's actually very insightful. I want to ask her about everyone. Have you met Miss Barbosa? She is the girl from Brazil, see? She is not here for the magic, so we talked about life in our countries. Both of our homes have been going through big changes these last few years. She has fled hers, I would return to mine, if only... Do you know what the strange device in the atrium is for? Certo, it is not a measure of how Is it not a measure of how successful we will be? This is what the Marquess tells me. I cannot recall what it measures. Ghosts or the veil or such? Ah, maledetta memoria. I do not know. Sorry. Have you met Mrs. Erickson? Here? Si. It is not for the first time. We've crossed paths before, in London. There and here she avoids me. Maybe I'm stealing business from her? Though I think maybe she avoids me for another reason. I do not know. She does not show up in my cards. You're here to be the guide for the séance, I understand. That's an impressive undertaking. Ah, but it is one among many, Signor Ward. Every party wants a cartomancer. Though I must tell you, there is something about the shadows. Too long, too many in the wrong place. I'm sure it is just the amount of ghosts lining up to speak of us and not something else. Do not worry. This is good. Remember, this is good. What a night we will have to remember. Alright, Evelyn Dean. I don't suppose you've met Miss Dean, have you? We have met. Not here, before in London. Many times. She flutters from person to person to suit her own agenda. I've seen the damage she has caused, so I stay away. She cannot poison the flowers she cannot land on. Interesting. So she's trouble. Have you met Mr. Toussaint? Oh yes, and meeting him here was not for the first time. He has investigated me, you know. He was very polite about it, and it did not take long to conclude. After he, what would you call it, approved me? After that, my demand shot up. I know some people do not like him, but I've never minded him. I like his company. So you're the mystic leading us in the grand séance? See, well, I began my career with the tarot, and I love it dearly. It does not provide the same show as a séance. There's nothing like it. To press your hand to the veil and feel another on the other side. The spirits calling back. And this one, where the veil will fall down like stage curtains. There will be nothing to compare, Signor, I assure you. Have you spoken to Mr. Varley? But of course, he is my main point of contact for this event. Everything I ask for, he gets me. We would have no séance without him. People say he is cold, but I see how much work he has to do behind the scenes. What are your plans for the weekend? Oh, but I plan to spend much of my weekend giving readings in the hedge maze. When I am free, of course. I have my talk today at 5. After this, I'm to meet Signora Callahan for dinner at 7. I think she intends to, how you say, chew my ear off about this whole weekend. There's the ball this evening. That'll be quite the event. And tomorrow. Spend some time giving readings in the maze. Most of my energies will be focused on preparing for the silent dinner and grand seance. Have you met Mr. Dupre? Ah, the man from America. Yes, we have spoken. I didn't know his face, so I wanted... Well, most of the new faces are from near here, are they not? A funeral director. What a thing to find here. And at this time. The universe, she is a wily one. Have you spoken to Mrs. Darcy? I have not seen her before, but I know her name. I have a friend in London who adores her books. I'm surprised to learn she is a member of the Golden Dawn. She does not seem very well versed in all this. Perhaps she is new to the society. I wonder if there will be a séance in her next book. So tell me about yourself, Miss Mantovani. Oh, I always hate this. I am from the north of Italy, a farming community. It was clear from a young age I was gifted. I would predict things, find lost items. This was cute. But once I heard the dead, the people of my town grew cold. Even some in mia famiglia grew distant. My nonna, she took me to see a strega, a witch. I was taught the tarot and our folk magic. Italy has its own magic, of course. Soon I was enough that I made a name for myself. Money and fame came not long after, which is how I came to be here, see? Okay, I think that's enough.
Of course. Take her.
Okay. Back to following these footprints. A key? Doesn't look strong enough for a door. Maybe some sort of locker? Go up here? No, I feel like I would have seen something if we went up there. She went this way. Ah, here we go, footprints. Okay. What's this? I've seen this symbol before, haven't I? Oh, here we go. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Yeah, it's a snow adventure. Oh, that's cool. She's being led by something. Okay. Snowplows turned into a PvP zone. Another memory. But what was that thing with Miss Dean? It was too large to be a person and transparent. Was it leading her through the maze? Was it a ghost or something else? Who was the person watching it all? Was that the culprit observing their deeds? What's that sound?
Oh. Well,
What were you going to say to the manager? Hardly likes me anyway. Can I help you, or whatever it is you want out here? I'm Doyle, by the way. The porter. We met, but he didn't want to say hello.
Was you out here?
I'm less likely to be bothered when I'm on my break. Not completely safe, though, apparently. Well, from the likes of you. Other people seem to forget that anyone could be in here at all. When they take their arguments outside, forget they might be heard.
Have you heard anything interesting? Tell me what you heard, and I promise this encounter stays between us.
Fine. Dean.
Evelyn Dean?
Her. Last Tuesday, work was quiet, so I slipped out here. I overheard her having a fight about something. Well, I'm not letting you have any, if that's what you're at. God knows, this stuff's hard enough to get already. Anything decent is.
What was the argument about?
I don't know. Since we're good pals now, I'll tell you that I did try to get closer, but it was too risky. Probably some of this magic stuff they're all so keen on. You'd need to ask him, I guess.
And who was she arguing with?
No. All I could tell you is that it was a man. She was the one with the raised voice, mostly drowned him out. Then she stormed off. I don't know if he followed, but by the time I'd worked myself to a good vantage point, he was gone too. Bloody maze.
This has been helpful.
Is this why she's not been about the last few days? Vardy says she left, but I don't know.
I don't know, but I hope to learn.
Well, if you're gonna be snooping about, it was 8 PM they fought. I know because the bar was quiet with all the Blue Bloods playing bridge.
Thank you.
Interesting. Start by ruling out Father Sinor to Mr. O'Finn since they hadn't arrived by then, and Mr. Doyle since the information came from him. Walter too, as it was an adult man that she fought with. I mean, so we can... Whoever was following her wasn't the guy with the cane, because we would have seen marks from the cane in the mud. So it's probably not him. Miss Dean was... stalked through the hedge maze by a third party while... No, hang on. She was brought to the hedge maze by a shadowy figure while a third party watched.
A thing guided Miss Dean through the grounds, though I'm not yet sure to where. The whole time they were being watched by the culprit. Can I learn anything useful about the culprit from this?
The boot prints belong to them.
The extra prints in the hedge maze must belong to the culprit. So now I know they wear a medium-sized boot. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
it another ghost or something else? Maybe the staff have heard of it or even seen it before. Maybe some of the guests might know. What the fuck was that? A giant figure smithing. What could it mean? An old anvil covered in Celtic knotting. Despite its obvious age, it shows no sign of wear or rusting. Its immense size must mean it was only intended for use by whatever it was that I saw using it. I feel like, Domhnall might know about that. I was trying to remember his name. Man, I have so many leads I can follow. This is really cool. I'm really enjoying this. I'm fully in this. I'm locked in.
You again.
I'll be off, miss.
Don't let me keep...
Another crow? Is that Master Walter watching the grounds from the Blake residence? That's quite the vantage point, I wonder what secrets he's seen.
I'd love to be able to talk to him. But I'm guessing I can't get to him. Yeah. What's in the time tag? 11 AM. History of Blake Manor. Okay, in the drawing room. Oh, right. Changing room. So if that was a key held by... If that was a key held by Elizabeth Dean, then... Where's the key? Number 11. Yep. Did you miss anything important? No. Well, yes, but too much to go over. I'm just solving the mystery. Aha! She received a threatening letter from Mr. Scarrett. I have brought my dagger. I hope you're ready for what comes next. Scarrett. I can also make out the number 451. It must have been written on the page atop this one. A letter from Dr. Callahan. It seems to be part of a longer conversation. He seems to be offering to meet her and teach her some Irish magic, despite some warning or refusal from Fiada on the matter. Or Faye. Make no mistake, my respect for my aunt is unwavering, but she's rigid in her ways and she won't be persuaded on this. She prioritizes safety over progress, protection above any sort of advancement. You want recognition? Of course you do, and I swear you shall have it. My aunt might not understand that, Evelyn, but I promise you I do. I might not be who you asked for, but I know the tradition in and out and think we could help each other. Consider it. Missing pages from Miss Dean's journal. It seems like Miss Dean sacrificed her friendship with Miss Quinn to gain access to some texts. Understandably, Miss Quinn was not thrilled with this. Quarantine is attending the Grand Séance. I should have expected to see her here. We had a disagreement. I do regret it. Been a more loyal friend, but I had to view that book while I could. I'd say that the cost of entry was too high, but I would pay it again and again. Don't think she cared so much for my standing. I thought she'd understand, but my betrayal was clearly done more harm than anticipated. She barely acknowledged me, and when I called her name, she looked at me with such anger. I was trying to mend things between us. She's in the books but she's in her books like never before. I doubt I can get near her. Crucifix and Rose. Oh, I've seen this. That's the order of the golden thing. Oh, right, I need to get to the drawing room. Which is in the west corridor. Okay.
Welcome, all of you, to my home. I am Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon, Lord of this manor, and all the land that can be seen from it. I've been asked to speak with you about the house and its history, which dates back to 1652. My ancestor, Edward Blake, was granted this land in the winter of 1651. The following summer, work began on the castle that, in turn, became this manor. The building has been expanded many times over since then, and you would be hard-pressed to tell the original building and the additions apart. But the main compound is roughly expanded to 5 times its original size. This is not counting the basement, which was added in the late 1700s.
Okay.
Of course, the Great Famine was hard on much of Ireland, and we were no exception. Those were hard years on the land and our family. My father sold much of the estate and made some daring investments across Europe. They did not pay off. And so, when I was of age and title, I turned the manor into a hotel. What remains of the land is still farmed or forested, of course. You, sir, a question.
Thank you, Marquess. Not to turn things gruesome, but is it true what they say about the walled-up rooms?
Spending too much time digging around in our library, eh, Mr. Scarrett? Certainly, it is rumored that Percival Blake bricked
Okay,
away
so
2
this is a
young
hook
lovers
that's meant to
for
get you
angling
onto that
him.
if you've not managed to find that already.
Set across from one another so they could hear each other's final days. That said, no such chambers were found, nor records of work
I
being
found
done that
him.
matched the timing.
I found them.
It is true that a young couple did indeed vanish with no record.
I found them. I saw their
but that
ghosts.
wasn't uncommon for that era. Over the years,
I'm putting my hand up.
some
Hey,
staff,
Marquess.
yes, even guests, have reported hearing sobs from a young woman in the east of the manor. But given the lack of evidence, these are likely flights of fancy. As such, we continue to display a portrait of Percival Blake. That said, I did have it moved from the main halls on the staff's request. Now it is in one of the towers, though I can't recall which.
Thank you, Marquis. Any more tragic deaths to share?
All death is tragic, Mrs. Darcy. I'm not sure this place has any more tragedy than any other family in this land.
Then why all the ghost stories? I don't think we all gathered here for no reason.
That's perhaps a better question for Miss Mantovani. No more questions? Okay. Let us conclude then. Thank you all for your time. I shall take my leave. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here at Blake Manor.
Okay. I didn't really learn too much that was new.
Oh, a new face. You're a little late, but you haven't missed the main event at least. Who might you be?
My name is Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you, Mr.
Doctor, as it happens. Dr. Rory Callahan. Very pleased to meet you too. And yes, before you ask, I am related to Fia Callahan.
Fia.
Her nephew and apprentice. I've taken what she's taught me and improved it through the application of science. And this weekend, I will prove the value of my approach, once and for all.
Miss Dean mentioned that you offered to teach her some Irish magic. Oh, not so loud. I don't want everyone looking for tutelage. In truth, I did, and so you don't go digging around any further, I did so behind Fia's back. She was against it. But then again, she is against everything. It would have been a move that strengthened my own position in London, which in turn would strengthen what I could bring back to protect the land here in Ireland. We cannot dig our heels in and hope the world doesn't outgrow us. To do so would be a failure in our duty. Have you met Miss Dean? I know her, yes. She's a gifted practitioner by all accounts, but she is a bit full of herself, don't you think? I think she could stand to be taken down a peg or two. Interesting.
I have to be on my way.
Be well, Mr. Ward. Mr. Ward.
Spirit camera. I've seen one of these before at a fair. A camera, I believe? A good eye, Mr. Ward, and only partially wrong. It is a camera, yes, but one modified to work as a spirit camera. Well, I modified it to work better as one. Any camera in the right circumstance can capture a spirit, of course. But my lens filters the image through complex geometry made of peridot, selenite, black tourmaline, labradorite, lapis lazuli, and clear quartz stones to both bring out the spirit and protect against it. I thought, what better place to really put this device to the test than here? These halls, and dare I say, the people here, are likely crawling with spirits. I'd even set up a dark room in my quarters so I can quickly develop images. This way people can take away a copy should they wish. Would you care for a picture? See who or what haunts you? Yeah.
Now, are you ready? Comfortable?
Yes, I think I am.
Then sit still and look at the camera. And we're done. It'll take me a few minutes to develop it.
Please, Doctor. If you mean to make a fool of me, you have gone too far.
This is no prank. Whoever that spirit is...
Eamon. My brother. Eamon.
Eamon is with you, in a way. I should be clear. You are Catholic, yes? This is not to say that your brother isn't in heaven. Perhaps a way to explain it is to think of him as a guardian angel. But in truth, we don't know. Look there, at Miss MacLeod. No spirits. It's not that there is no loss in her life. So why? Nobody has been able to really explain things like this. That is why this event and Miss Mantovani's promises draw so many. Here. Take a copy. And with it, take solace that your brother is watching over you.
Thank you, Doctor. This means a lot to me. I can see why you champion these newer ways.
Doesn't seem concerned that Eamon is watching over me. Is he watching over me, or is he haunting me? Would Dr. Callahan be so sure Eamon was a guardian angel if he knew what had happened?
Mary? As in Mary Blake?
Ah, that one. Yes, possibly. The clothing and hairstyle matches the era, certainly.
Have you shown the Marquess?
No. I have considered it and felt it was more ethical to wait until after the séance.
Sensible.
I don't want to set him up for failure, hoping she might show up.
Not so sensible.
Maybe afterwards, but we'll see.
Oh, there's the aura that got mentioned. Another photo of Miss Evelyn Dean. She looks more haunted than the other picture I have. I wonder why. This confirms to me the doctor took the photograph I now have. Did he send it to me, or was it taken from his room? The church. Oh. Wow, that hour went by really quickly. Miss MacLeod, I can see she's not shadowed by anything. She looks a little lost without Mrs. Lau by her side. Okay, I have to come here after he leaves. Right, I wanted to before I forget, I wanted to check my room. To see if there's a sigil under my bed.
Oh, please. You think this is the first time I have had scripture nailed to my door? And Leviticus 20:27? This is not even original. I think I know who did this. I will have to talk with her.
Oh, it's not the priest then.
But for now, I need a moment to sit.
That's next year. How did this game know? We're gonna save here. We'll come back to this next time. I'm having a really good time. This game's really good. I'm in. I'm invested. I'm absolutely invested. But I do need to take a break here. So, thank you for joining, everyone. We'll just see who we can raid into. When will I be back? Wednesday or Thursday next week. Probably. Yeah, probably Wednesday or Thursday. However, depending on how I feel before then, I may do a short stream in this. We'll see. But yeah, I'm in. I'm invested. Alright. Gwenium is playing Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin? No fucking way. Alright, we're rating that. Okay. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Give Gwenium my regards, and yeah, be good to each other.